is what a 4 gauge does to a fella. Welcome back to another Stalker video, this time on Gamma. I am Brute, and we're not gonna make this all about Gamma. We'll still teach what's different in this mod versus Anomaly as we go on. The main objective in this video is still continuing the storyline, so the most simplistic way I can describe it, Gamma mod, is that it's a more hardcore, fancier looking Anomaly. There are a lot of shaders that make the game look more modern. There's new guns introduced. Guys, this is truly epic. I shit you not, that is the direct translation to Poshki. Well, it literally means wowies or whoopsies, but I mean you're holding a 4 gauge shotgun, so I highly doubt a fella's gonna be saying whoopsies. And that is what a 4 gauge does to a fella. And kudos to Gronk and everyone else that worked on Gamma. It's definitely impressive considering they're working with a 20-year-old engine that only allows you to use one core and a CPU. So pretty much everyone is bottlenecked. Doesn't matter how good or how bad your PC is, it's gonna stutter no matter what. Anyways, now you know the basics of Gamma. We have a mission to do. Last we had left off, we helped S.T.A.L.K.E.R get the shard of Monolith, and he gave us a thumb drive. We went back to Sid. He paid us for the thumb drive, but then conveniently another problem sprouted. Not too long, maybe a few days after we had brought back this information, a strange character wandered into the village, and a lot of people are talking about some sort of a dark faction, a shadow faction that no one's really heard of before, and this guy's apparently an envoy for them. Sid's a little worried considering he's trying to recruit rookies that could be making him money and doing different deliveries, so he wants me to check it out, ask him some questions, and this guy's a bit strange. His mouth is taped up in gauze, he's got a pretty bad cough, and some weird bumps across his face. Just to make things quick, we're gonna just call this guy V. I don't want to break my cover or seem weird to him, so I'm just gonna act curious, ask him a few simple questions. So I simply ask who he is and what he's doing here and what's going on. Seems V some sort of a weird holy man for his faction, trying to recruit new followers into this cult. It's pretty much a cult. Why do I always have to deal with these weird ass fanatics? Anyways, we find out that his faction is called Sin, and they have been around since the beginning, but they've been operating from the shadows, building up their numbers and resources for the day that they decide they're going to clear the entire zone and burn it in holy hellfire, as one would say. And that's not good. That's not good for us. If you're not with them, which I'm not and Sid's not, that means we're gonna be dying if we don't do something about it. So in the least suspicious way, I say that sounds interesting. I'll come back and talk to you more later. I head back to Sid, reiterate what the creep said to me, and Sid said, all right, well, you know, I've heard some commotion about some weird faction that has been showing up in the Red Forest. That is not a pleasant place to be, so of course they're gonna be there. Of course, in the weird giant forest that's packed dense with vegetation and no visibility is gonna have some sort of a psychopath cult and mutants and anomalies mixed in. It's just, you know, it's just general hell there. He has a contact we need to meet. This contact's name is Forrester. He lives in a tower right outside the Red Forest, but to get to him we have to travel through part of the Red Forest. There's always strange things you see on the roads around here. we head further in and we find Forrester's building. We talked to Forrester, and he does confirm that he has been hearing and seeing a lot of weird people running around. They could be your guys. Said that they're camped up east in the Redwoods, and you're gonna have to take a mine shaft to get to them. So we'll head that way and confront them. Well, that was one way to kick this off. Now, you may be wondering how a fellow with only a hood on just survived a 5.56 round to the noggin. It would seem Sin is more dangerous than people think. They have some sort of a force field that covers their entire body, kind of like burrs, except they can move around while it's active, and it's not as strong as burrs' force fields. But if you hammer on them long enough, they'll still die, like so.
Ну как там тебе? Ты чё? Да сдохни ты там уже, пидор! Эй, уёбок! Ты там уже, пидор!
Now, excuse me while I eat some cheese. I went the wrong way. Didn't need to be here, but at least I got this sick-ass grenade launcher. Alright, now we head to the camp.
Всё, хана ему! Ну всё, хана ему! Захуярил его!
Well, that was, I wish I had an M203 grenade. Alright, I guess we did need to go here. Oh, it's you again. What are you doing out here? That's right, Stitch is back again. That didn't take very long to reunite, but apparently these people got stirred up because Straylock did something with the Shard. He asked the Shard and they said going further north past the Chernobyl nuclear power plant is where things really kicked off. That where the zone really originated. Right there is where everything blew up, became how it is now. And this is apparently the source of where all these emissions come from. Going in, they ran into a whole lot of sin. Seems this is where they're operating. They chased him out, and they were so consistent that they actually chased Stitch for 2 days from all the way north from the Chernobyl power plant all the way down to Redwoods. 2 days he's been chased. So it's fortunate that we came along and helped him clear up some things. But now we need to go get a device for him because he hid it somewhere and was a little afraid to go back and get it. And it's in the truck cemetery. Why do I always have to go into the hellholes? Truck cemetery is just not the best place to be. Alright? There's not a lot of visibility. Once you get in there, you're close quarters. It's hard to see where you are. There's a lot of cars, a lot of mutants, and a lot of people. But he describes that he left his gear in a broken down yellow bus. That doesn't narrow it down at all, Stitch, you asshat. There are millions of buses out here. Where are they? Which one could it be? He couldn't give me a coordinates either. Great. But he did give me a frequency. And with my RF receiver, I'm able to tune into that frequency, 171. We should be able to follow this trail to the correct bus. That is, if I can get out of the red forest first. If you remember towards the start of the video when I picked up that 4-gauge KS-23, it was worn down pretty bad. Fortunately, Forrester has a workbench and some gear, so I thought I would browse and see if he may have had some replacement parts that I could put into the shotgun to make it better. And though he was able to clean up some of the outside, the internal mechanisms are still on their last legs. Shotgun still jams frequently, but when I got out of Forrester's building, I was met with a whole lot of people. That will be my secondary for now.
Вот падла! Эй, ёбак!
Well, it would seem this place is extremely popular right now. After killing dozens of monolith bandits and renegades, I was able to pick up some spare parts from them. They actually helped me being there, kind of. Now I'm on my way to Truck Cemetery. $171. Now, it may seem like I overreacted about Truck Cemetery. Trust me, we just got lucky this time. It's normally much worse than this, especially at night during a thunderstorm. But we're gonna have to leave it at that for now. If you enjoy Gamma, or just Stalker in general, want to support the channel further, be sure to leave a like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, share this with a friend that may enjoy it. Also, leave a comment down below. Are you excited for the new Stalker that's supposed to be coming out at the end of this year? I'll leave with that. As always, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.